I'm alright. I just burnt myself with a green bean. Everything's fine. Hello, 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 and welcome to Goosey Games. Today we're making pork chops. Here are the lovely pork chops. We're going to cook these a la Goosey. This is a recipe that I put together myself. I make them with cinnamon and serve them with applesauce. So, with the pork chops, we're going to have some lovely mashed potatoes. I bought these lovely red potatoes. We're going to chop up all these potatoes very small so that they cook fast and mash easy. Now this water is unsalted that I'm getting ready for the potatoes here because, as you may or may not know, potatoes soak up a lot of salt when they cook. So we're just going to salt them when we mash them, so we don't need to salt the water that they're cooking in. Don't even worry about it. It doesn't even matter what shapes I'm cutting these in because they're all just going to get boiled and mashed up anyway. Alright, we have chopped up all of our potatoes. And this water is not boiling yet, but that's okay. We'll turn it up a little bit. And we will carefully, because we don't want the hot water to splash upon us, put all those in the pot. And cover that up, and we'll just keep an eye on it. I'm not going to move the camera because I now have raw pork on my hands, but I'm going to rinse these in the sink under cold water and just kind of, because there's, little bits of fat and little bits of gristle probably left over from butchering, and I just like them very clean. And also massaging them under the water and kind of wringing them out a little bit will tenderize them a little bit, and so I'm going to do that over here in the sink and put the finished ones in the bowl for you guys. Sweet dreams be used to dreams there be, sweet dreams to carry you home to me. I wish I may, and I wish I might, so good night, my someone, good night. Alright, the next thing we're going to need is a baggie. A large one. Do I have a large baggie? I don't think I have a large baggie. That's okay, we can do this without a large baggie. We'll do 2 baggies. I'll show you what I do with those baggies after I mix up some stuff in a bowl. Do I have a bowl? Yes, I have a bowl. We're winning all the things today. Alright, I'm going to put stuff in this bowl that we are going to rub on the pork chops. Let me get all my things. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, cardamom, mace. What else should I put in there? We want garlic powder. We want, do we want sage? Maybe not sage. Maybe a little cloves. But most of all, we want a little chili powder, yes. Mostly we want cinnamon. We want all of the cinnamon. So we are going to put in salt. Maybe 3 tablespoons. We want our things nicely seasoned. We're going to put in some lovely fragrant pepper. You guys ever read Alice in Wonderland or see one of those old movies? Chili powder. Now this is all to taste. It's whatever you want in there. We're going to put in a dash of mace. It's not dashing. Come on. There we go. Dash of mace. I think that will be very good. Cardamom. I love cardamom on pork chops. But it's very strong, so don't put very much. Oh, I didn't open this yet. Brand new package. There we go. Italian seasoning. I just like the herbiness that adds. Mace is great in pumpkin pie. It's the other reason I'm excited I have it. Garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic if you want, but I find when I'm making a rub, I like to use the dry herbs. Dash of cloves. Do I have allspice? I want allspice in there too. A little bit of allspice. I'm almost out of marjoram. I think that would be nice as well. This is kind of, ooh, ginger. Kind of whatever you feel like along these lines. Herbs and sweeter spices, and then garlic and black pepper for contrast. And then we're going to put in all of the cinnamon. Okay, not all of it, but a lot. See, I just dumped that in there. We want a lot of cinnamon because that's our primary, let's put more. That's going to be our primary flavor. Now let's get a fork, stir that up and give it a sniff. See if it smells balanced. Oh yes, that is exactly what I wanted. I've made this a few times. Sorry the recipe isn't very exact, but that's what you get with homemade recipes sometimes, is you just kind of invent it and it turns into yummy. So what we're going to do is we're going to put half of this in one baggie. Oh, and here's a trick. If you're putting things in baggies, if you fold it over like this, it kind of stays open so you can deal with it one-handed, and you don't get as much gunk on the actual zipper when you get around to closing it. So we're going to put about half of this mixture into one baggie and half into the other baggie. Don't sneeze. And then we're going to dry these off just on this paper towel here, like so, and put them in the bags. It's shake and bake, and I helped. I know how to zip a baggie. Yes, I do. It's just not this one. There we go. So we're going to shake it. So the spices, shake it like this. It kind of goes laterally, so it gets all over the pork chops like that. And we're going to let it kind of sit in the dry marinade for a little while. This one too. Oh, I didn't seal that. Ta-da! No, you saw nothing. You can do this step up to a day ahead and just let it sit and marinate in your fridge. So that's where I'm going to put these until we were ready to cook them. Now we are going to work on the green beans. I meant to do this ahead of time, but like I said, running late. Didn't happen. I meant to do this stream on Saturday, but stuff just did not work out for me. Kitties. I should talk about kitties. I wish I had a kitty to talk about. I have prepared all the green beans. They are ready to cook. We're going to cook these last minute because we're just going to blanch them, and it's only going to take a few minutes. String off of there. So we're just going to set those aside until we're ready. We don't need this counter anymore either, so I'm going to wipe it off and set it aside. The potatoes are boiling so nice. We'll check those in a little bit. But first, let's get this. That's the right burner this time, yes. Get it heating up and put in some olive oil. We are going to brown the pork chops in the olive oil on one side and then the other side. And then we are going to braise them. Alright, that is hot enough, I think. Get these chops. You hear that sizzle? I'll pack them in there because this pan is small. I do have bigger pans. Shake off that excess. But I do not have bigger lids. Oh no! We run out of room already. Get in there. Make room. One more chop. Here we go. All nicely crammed in there. Alright. Let's turn these over. Try to make these fit back in the pan. Now what we're going to do is once these are browned on the other side, the side that's down, we're going to add some liquid to the pan, just about a half a cup of water, and then we're going to cover it. And what that's going to do is kind of boil, kind of steam. It's called braising, and it will make it very tender. It will take about 20 minutes to cook. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You don't even... Woo! Excuse me! Turn it down, turn it down. Boiling! Okay, that might be more water than I meant. That's okay. And cover it up like that and let it go for 20 minutes. Put the timer on so we don't forget. We'll check on the potatoes. Let me move this up a little bit. Ah! Let me knock the camera over. How about that? Can you see the potatoes? There they are. Hi, potatoes. So those are still hard, so that's probably going to take all the time that we have.
Can you hear the goosey sing the songs of hungry men? Waiting for pork chops and potatoes and green beans to cook again. So I thought it would be fun to get on here, create a brand new world, and see if I can find and cook and eat a pork chop before my pork chops are done. You ready? For those of you just coming in real life pork chops are cooking and they smell amazing. And so we were in Minecraft on the hunt for Minecraft pork chops. We're trying to find a piggy and survive in the meantime. And we're going to see if we can do it before my timer goes off in 12 minutes. It is not looking good. If you guys see anything pink on the edges that I missed, let me know so that I can go kill them. There's a nice view. Any pigs? Here, pig, 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 pig. Here, pig, 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 pig. There's a cow. We don't need a cow. We need a pig. Yeah, there's sheep. We've seen every other animal except pigs. There tend to be pigs near cows. Alright, let me kill these sheep so I have mutton. I'll go back towards the cow, which will soon be done. Right. No wasting time. We have enough mutton. Piggies! Yay! Pork chop! Yes, pork chop. Cook it a pork chop. More pork chops. Pork chops. Give me your chops. Thank you, Wilkie. I never would have found them without you. We have cooked the pork chop. Hello. And now we shall eat the pork chop. Operation Pork Chop is a success! Victory is mine!
I got my other mic tangled in my earring. Hold on. I'm so good at this. Oh, the lag is bad. Woo! And the pot is hot. The lag is bad and the pot is hot. The pellet with the poisons and the vessel with the pestle and the flagon with the dragon is the brew that is true. Alright, those potatoes are just about done. Turn off that burner. Let's check on these pork chops. Alright. We're going to drain this out a bit. How do those look, huh? Oh, I don't have the camera pointed at it. You can't see. How do those look, huh? Mmm. I wish I could transmit smells to you guys, because it smells very good. That looks done to me. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, so we will turn off that burner as well, and leave that there for it to keep warm, while we cook the green beans and prepare the potatoes. So we're going to salt the water for the green beans. And that burner is on, and so when it boils, we will dump the beans right in there. In the meantime, let's check on these taters. I think we can drain the taters. Oh, except my colander is full of green beans. That was poor planning. And then we will drain the potatoes carefully. And we're going to put butter in with these potatoes. Let's do maybe a quarter of a stick? Whole half of a stick. These are my potatoes and I want them buttery. We're going to go ahead and keep that burner on just a little bit so that butter will melt. And then to help it melt even more, dump those hot potatoes right on top of the butter. We are also going to add salt at this time to the potatoes where we didn't before. I spilled the salt. And some lovely pepper. And maybe just a little bit of garlic powder, not much. So now we're gonna mash them. Mash. Mash. We're going to add some milk to that too, make it creamy. Oh, you're right, I have a mix and chop. Pampered Chef mix and chop, folks, and I forgot I had it. Ah! It will definitely mix these potatoes, but now that I've done the initial mashing, you'll see how much easier it is to use this than that. Look at those blades. Blades of fury, blades of justice, blades of easily mixing and mashing these potatoes. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So let's add some milk and mix that all in there. Thank you, Canopies. Look how creamy those are now. Alright, the green bean water is now boiling. So, the salted water for the green beans are now boiling, so I'm going to put them in, and it's just going to take like 5 minutes. I don't like to overcook my green beans. I like them to be very, very fresh, still kind of firm and crispy. See how bright green those turned? They're not nearly done yet. So I'm going to check it for doneness. Hot, hot, hot bean, hot. Very hot. Not. Ow, hot. Ah! Not done being cooked. I'm alright. I just burnt myself with the green bean. Everything's fine. So waiting for those, why don't we go ahead and plate up. Give myself a big, lovely scoop of mashed potatoes right there. How beautiful is that? Serve myself up this beautiful pork chop, like so. Get off. Get our beautiful jar of applesauce. And put that right there on top. Make it look artistic of the pork chop. I like to serve this recipe with applesauce because there's cinnamon all over the pork chops, you see, and so the applesauce makes a nice contrast with that. And then get ourselves some greeny beanies. Go ahead and use the tongs so we get a pretty picture here. There we go, there's the screenshot. Pork chops a la goosey. Mmm. Well, I'm gonna go eat this now because I'm hungry. Thank you for watching. It's been so nice to have you here. And I will see you next time on Goosey Games. Bye-bye.